How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another video on the channel. Today I'm bringing you another midweek magic. This time it will be an explorer challenge and I'm gonna be bringing you a meal/Dimir rogues deck. As always with these types of challenges, I like to go right into it, not waste any more time because this is a timed event. So let's jump right into the deck selection. Here we go. I apologize. Here we go. I apologize. Let me show you the deck real quick. It's something super simple, it's a mixture of, like I said, a meal deck with a Dimir rogues flash kind of deck, you know what I mean? Thieves Guild Enforcer, Soaring Thought Thief and Ruin Crab are obviously the main selling points of the deck, let's put it that way. They're basically the three main threats to our opponents. Apart from that, this deck has a lot of counters with cards like Drawn in the Lock and Mystical Dispute. We also have a bunch of card draw with Thirst for Discovery, Into the Story and One of Mind. Nefarious Tutelage will help a lot with the milling. We also have removal in Fatal Push and Artless Act. Also Drawn in the Lock can serve as removal. It's basically a 2-for-1. The deck is pretty much presented, as you can see, super simple. So let's start playing. We only have 25 hours. I apologize, I know I always deliver these kinds of challenges, a little later than I would like, but they go to the channel. So if this is something that interests you, please don't forget to say that in the comment. Like, I think this is pretty decent to bring to the channel. It's a different thing, 3 rares basically. You can play as much as you can. I think I'm gonna keep this. We have card draw plus 2 Soaring Thought Thieves and 3 lands. Not too shabby for sure. Let's see what Falk Knight Bringer will bring. That was terrible. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with Ruin Crab. Why not? I was gonna go with Soaring Thought Thief, but this will let us start milling our opponent. That's one of the objectives of the deck. So will this be something like a mirror match? I think I'm gonna pass turn, and then at the end of his turn I'll put the Soaring Thought Thief if I don't have to use the Drawn in the Loch. I don't know how you say that. Or I can also block. Now I think I'm gonna go with my own Soaring Thought Thief. I have 2. This one can serve as a blocker if my opponent has something. Plus right now we have One of Mine that we can actually use. I'll block. This might not be the greatest idea, I don't know, but let's see. Maybe he has a Fatal Push or something. He didn't, so that's fantastic for me. I think I'll go with the Thieves Guild Enforcer. Worst case scenario, he uses one of the a counter or something on this card, so that's not like terrible. Okay, so this is definitely a mirror match. I just saw Ruin Crabs, Thieves Guild Enforcers. Yeah, this is definitely a mirror match. I'm gonna attack, see if he uses any of his open mana. Maybe another Soaring Thought Thief. Okay, that's not ideal, but I'll take it because now I can use this one. And this was a great draw for us. I'm gonna go with another Swamp. no attacks, but no mana open as well. But with these two and these two, we can do some really cool stuff. He's milling us, so that's not ideal, but we're far ahead of our opponent's strategy, milling wise at least. I think I'm gonna go with the Ruin Crab, the Fairy's Tutelage, and worst case scenario, Drawn in the Lock. If he has a counter. He does, so... because the Fairy's Tutelage will be very helpful. And we got the win. The Fairy's Tutelage would be very helpful. And next turn, with a little bit of luck, we would draw any land and we would make him mill a lot of cards, but we got the win. That's the most important thing. Like I said, these kinds of videos I like to kind of, you know, freestyle them, you know, not really worry that much about whatever. Got some gems, some XP and the rare, so that's not terrible. And I got another Genie Fate. Okay, so let's see if I can get the second win for you guys, you know. I'll always bring you 3 wins. If I cannot get 3 wins with a deck, I won't show the video. I feel this is the type of deck that won't give me a lot of trouble to manage to find 3 wins. And I know I said that a little weird, but you know, it takes a while to get into games, man. That kind of annoys me. You know, I have very little patience to wait. Yeah, 3 swamps, that's exactly what I needed in a 2-color deck. 3 swamps, that's... These 2 are fantastic cards, but I cannot... Fantastic. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm gonna keep 6, and I'm gonna take that one out. Island Ruin Crab. And I kept this because Ruin Crab with 2 Evolving Wilds is gonna be a lot of work. With a little bit of luck, 3 Drown in the Locks. Okay, so forget the luck part. Like, me, magic, and luck really don't work together, you know. I hope we manage to win this game, but with Willow Haven, a lot of lands, a Cultivate, and a Quandrix Cultivator. So, yeah. No creatures. That wasn't like the best thing that could have happened to our opponent, but a lot more land. And I think, I don't know, I'm gonna go with another island. Don't really know why. And right now I'm not gonna attack. He knows I have 3 counter / removal spells, and he already has 12 cards in his graveyard, so I can basically counter anything he tries to put on the field or anything he tries to do. So counter number 1. I have to protect my Ruin Crab because I have nothing else, literally. Of course he has all the answers, you know. I'm being screwed and my opponent gets all the answers in the world. Like, it's Wednesday, right? So here we go, more land, because that's exactly what I wanted to see. I have so many creatures and I got 0 so far. 0. Well, it is what it is, right? It's magic. And now I got the worst creature that I could have gotten, but I'm gonna take out one of the Drawn in the Locks because why not? I can see my opponent having another Valky or something like that. Alrund's Epiphany, what the hell is happening with our opponent's deck? Like, I'm here, sitting here playing an extremely budget deck with only 4 rares, and my opponents are here chilling with Vorinclexes, Alrund's Epiphanies, biting the old gods and stuff like that. Dear God. I think I'll just pass turn again. He's not really doing a lot of damage for now. And we have enough mana for a Soaring Thought Thief and a Drawn in the Lock. I could have went with the Merfolk Wind Robber, but I'm gonna let him continue using Cultivate because Drawn in the Lock will hopefully help with okay, so he decided to buy Yorion. That's cool, I guess. I'll kill his Valky, or at least try to. I don't know what's taking so long. I'm not gonna use the Drawn in the Lock, obviously. So I'm gonna put the Wind Robber on the field and I'm gonna start swinging. My opponent has a lot of cards. And I'll just end turn. Like, we're being a little screwed. Nothing really helping us. Okay, so Omen of the Sea, sure. I could have countered this, but I kind of want to counter the bigger things that our opponent might have, you know. Extinction Events, Yoras, you know, cards. Shadow's Verdicts, for example. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Mystical Dispute. So, okay, I'm not gonna, obviously, not gonna do nothing so far. Okay, so our opponent has a lot of stuff. I could use Into the Story, but that means being out of spells to use. Not spells, obviously, but out of mana. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus on the game. It's gonna be very difficult to get out of this one again. Another Omen of the Sea. Sure, this is an instant, so that's actually pretty good. If I don't have to use Drawn in the Lock, I will definitely Into the Story this turn. He's okay, I'll let this one go because I wanna use Into the Story. 35 cards. I gotta sacrifice one of my creatures. I'll sacrifice the Wind Robber. Okay, so our opponent is gonna mill a lot of cards, but now we have more stuff we can use, so that's fantastic. Here we go. This was a nice one. Unfortunately, no counters, but still a decent one. I think, yeah, I'm gonna put the other Soaring Thought Thief. I'll kill Professor Onyx. and I'm basically baiting something, you know. I mean, I have a counter, I have removal, but it's not really something that's gonna, you know, do a lot in this position. Okay, so we decided to play Yorian. I think I'm gonna let him, because the only thing he can do is go with the Omens of the Sea and eliminate. Okay, so I can let him kill this one, and now I can use the Fatal Push on his Yorian, I think. Oh no, because it's mana value 4 or less, so I'm kind of an idiot. So that was a complete misplay on my end, but I can kill his Yorian, and that's something, I guess. This was a complete misplay on my end this turn, so I might have screwed up things royally. Okay, Thief's Guild Enforcer is very good. I'm gonna play it right now so I can keep milling my opponent. So 14. So our opponent only has 10 cards in his hand. Maybe we can get him to mill himself. What's that? Okay, that's not gonna be great for me, I know that much. 3 monocolored cards. An opponent chooses one of those cards. Okay, I was reading this Emergent Ultimatum because, you know, I don't really know what it does, never played with it. I know the card, but you know, I was going to choose from these two. I would probably choose this card for him to get into his library, because with Into the Story and Teferi's Tutelage, I would most likely mill my opponent this turn. So a win's a win. Let's get into another game finally. We got a couple losses between the first and second match of the video. I didn't show you guys the losses, but it was literally 2. Headless Rider is actually a pretty good card. I think I only have 1 of these, so that's pretty helpful. So third and final game. This is gonna be it for the video. At the end, you guys know that I usually only, you know, when I'm doing this midweek magic kind of stuff, I just like to thank everyone and just say bye, basically, to everyone. It takes a long time to get into games. I hope I don't have to mulligan. I hope everything goes according to plan and I can finally be done with this recording. You know, I don't really like to play meal. This is absolutely terrible, but I'm gonna keep it. Why not? It's been a while since I had a chance to start the game with a full hand, plus with the swamp and with 2 swamps in this case. Okay, that was actually kinda nice, and I'm just gonna play it. This and the Merfolk Queen Robber. My opponent can do whatever he wants. Of course, it's it's a burn deck, not a burn deck, sorry, but it's a deck that has a lot of removal, of course. Okay, so I think I'm gonna keep John in the lock open. because I don't know what my opponent's gonna play. Ren and 7, what a card. Valakut Exploration and Lotus Cobra. Like, again, I'm playing with the budget deck. Budget decks. Insane. So level 2 is gonna ramp. That makes sense. Gain some life. Not even doing anything right now. I think I'm just gonna go with Thirst for Discovery. I'm gonna take this one out. And we got another swamp. So yeah, I have what, 11 islands and 8 or 9 swamps, something like that, but super fun. I'm gonna go with the tutelage. Why not? And I'm gonna take out the Mystical Dispute. So with a little bit of luck, okay, we're at 8. That means I can take out the Merfolk Wind Robber, sacrifice it, get another land. Not a land, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, so how will my opponent use Scoot Swarm? Gonna gain 1 life. And here we go. I'm pretty sure I'm completely out of this already. I have no idea how to deal with 2 Scoot Swarms. I mean, I can try and drown in the lock twice. That's the only thing I can try and do. And that's what I'm going to do actually, because the probability of my opponent having more is huge, but there's not a lot more that I can try. You know, my opponent will probably have more Scoot Swarms in hand. Lotus Cobra. I can take out this Merfolk Wind Robber as well. Brushfire Elemental, okay, now he just needs to drop a land, easy. In a deck like this, it's the easiest thing ever. Basically, I'm not even making a dent in my opponent right now. Reclaim the Wastes. Okay, so he's gonna put 2 land cards, play another one. This is gonna become a 5/5. He's gonna deal 6 damage, right? Because he probably will attack with both. I think I'm gonna take out the Wind Robber just to see what I can draw. Not even for the milling right now, just to see what I can draw. And I actually got a little lucky, because I can actually kill this one. So cannot complain about that one for sure. I have no idea how I got so lucky. That's not really something that I usually do. Now I didn't get so lucky, but I'll go with the Wind Robber. 25, that's nothing. I'm not gonna attack or do anything. I'm just gonna pass turn and hopefully try and kinda bluff that I have something. I'm gonna start milling a lot of cards for my opponent. Okay, so basically he didn't really have anything, but he can activate Dean of the Bugbear. I can block 1 of his creatures, and you know, I kinda needed what? Into the Story probably. Drawing 4 cards would do a lot. That's fine, I can just block with the Wind Robber and take it out. draw card, mill my opponent, not take any damage, like, you know. That, oh my god, now I only get land. That's ridiculous. If I get another land, I'm gonna be so pissed. I have no idea how pissed I'm gonna be. I need Into the Story. That's what I need. Okay, a Thieves Guild Enforcer is not terrible. Because I'm gonna mill my opponent a little bit more. Plus, I'll have a blocker for the Lair of the Hydra. No attacks, because I'll need the blockers. But again, Into the Story would mill my opponent. That's a lot of land, man. So let's see if he puts everything on Lair of the Hydra. I don't think he should. Den of the Bugbear makes much more sense. He can activate both, I think. Or he can't. Oh, he cannot. He doesn't really have red mana, but that's on him because he could have done that with the Lotus Cobra. So I'm gonna block, take out his creature and my creature, and Heartless Act. Nothing I can do with a Heartless Act. I'm just gonna pass turn. Heartless Act will let me kill whatever creature my opponent puts on the field. So yeah, I can definitely kill that one if I want to. Right now I don't think I need it, but level 3, what does this do? Target land you control becomes a creature with haste. Okay, so I can use Heartless Act. He chose that one. Those are not counters, so I can kill it. So what? Everything that's not land or ruin crab will be decent enough. Maybe not a fatal push as well, but the rest will be decent enough. That took a while. Okay, we got the scoop. We got kinda lucky, not gonna lie. It was the milling that did this for us, because we got a lot of land this game. Our opponent also was completely mana flooded. Let's be honest. Tooth Fairy's tutelage wasn't that bad. Tooth Thieves Guild Enforcer wasn't that bad, you know. Merfolk Wind Robber also was very helpful, but you know, we finally got the third win. Let's see what kind of cosmetic we get. And yeah, as always, this is another thing. So claim prize. As always, that's terrible. As always, this was the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave that like, comment, share, subscribe. It's extremely appreciated. We're almost on 100 subscribers. Like, we're on 94 right now. I would be so happy if we managed to hit that until the end of this month. That would be amazing, you know, if we managed to get to 100. And yeah, let me know down in the comments what you thought about the video, the deck, etc. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.